Hi, my name is Michelle Birdsong Walker. I am the Community and Parent Engagement Specialist here for the Dunbar Learning Center. What is the Dunbar Learning Center? Okay, downstairs we have an early learning center, which is called Shelter Arms Educare. They house children from the ages of 3 weeks all the way to 4 years old. So infant to pre-K, and then they'll graduate, come upstairs where we house our students here in the elementary school setting from 5 years old all the way to 10 years old. So the idea is to have children have sustainability in their education, so they're in one building for the first 10 years of their lives. What is Dunbar Elementary School? Dunbar Elementary School, I always say, it is the heart of Mechanicsville. We have the future house in these four walls, and we're truly honored to have the pleasure of being able to input and also cultivate our young scholars. When I say what is Dunbar Elementary School and why are we the heart, it's because that right here, parents, is a one-stop shop. They're able to get health navigation, child care, wraparound services, job readiness skills, GED programming, and then most of all, health care, which is key. We have a Black Women Wellness that is housed right in walking distance from our school at the Dunbar Recreational Center. So everything that the parents need, we provide. And one thing that we do provide is also food. Yes, we have a food pantry here. We partner with several different agencies and churches, and our biggest partner is Atlanta Food Bank, to ensure that our children are eating fresh fruits and vegetables while they're out of school or while they're even in a school setting. The key thing is that because we're a grocery desert, and a grocery desert is that we do not have a grocery store that is, I'd say, in walking distance. Nor some of our grocery stores are not even accessible through buses, that we have to provide fresh fruit and vegetables. So through Atlanta Food Bank, they come in once a month, and the line is usually around the school because there's such a need. Parents financially might not be able to afford the fresh fruits and vegetables when they do encounter and go to the grocery store, or sometimes, you know, the only grocery store we have is the BP, and they're so used to paying 50 cents for one banana that when we provide these fresh fruits and vegetables, which are free, yes, word get out, and everyone wants to join in and be a part of actually being able to get these fresh fruits and vegetables. So not only do we feed the schools, the students, the parents, but we also make sure that the community also be able to participate in these programs that we have here at Dunbar Elementary School. And another thing, I was thinking about everything that goes on with the families, which is a lot. We are a school that identified that we're in a NPU-V community, and that there is poverty, low income that occurs in some of our households and students' households that we serve. But the key thing is that we want to ensure that our kids are being fed, they have proper shelter, and most of all, that they feel loved and that they know they come into an environment that we do care for them. We do visit homes, and when we visit homes, we do identify that there's a lot of our students that might not have proper bedding. Some of them sleep on mattresses, and some of them, unfortunately, is on the floor. And then sometimes when we go to the homes, we notice that there's no heat in the home, and that's a concern, because as we get closer and closer to winter, and as seasons change and temperatures get lower, we're concerned that there are children that come to school sometimes with no coats on or with a blanket. That has happened. And then when we go to their homes and they're in that same type of environment, it's cold and there's no proper bedding, or there's no heat in the home. And one thing we found out of reason why there was no heat in the home was due to the fact that a lot of our students' parents have expressed that they cannot afford their Georgia Power or maybe their SCANA energy bill. So they cut off, or they do not use any heat, or they'll have literally a heater that is probably a size of just a small little square to heat up a whole apartment. So when we come and visit the children in their homes, everyone is huddled in a corner right next to the heater. And when we inquire and the parents tell us, okay, this is why we're doing this, and we do look at their bills, we understand that yes, they're still trying to pay off the bill they had in the summertime, which is probably $800. And then by the time they get their voucher, because they do provide vouchers to the parents to ensure that, you know, heat remains on, and it takes about $300 off. So you take $300 off, and it doesn't really come off until the month of March. So now the parent is trying to struggle of, what should I choose? Do I choose food, or do I choose heat? Do I choose gas, or do I choose, you know, just, you know, a daily living supplies that I need in my home? So unfortunately, sometimes the heat doesn't take the precedence, and so they use heaters. And you look at the heater, and the heater's older, and it's a small heater that's probably being run 24 hours. And you're concerned because that is a fire hazard. But you understand that, okay, our parents might not have the resources to pay for their heating and electric bill. And how can we help? We do provide resources that assist in electric bills and for energy bills, but we need more. We need actually for the companies to come in and realize that everything that they're charging the parents need to be probably taken off, especially the extra $25, because that all adds up. All right, I had a chance to summarize everything that goes on here at Dunbar Elementary School. Excuse me, the Paul Laurence Dunbar Elementary School, the famous poet our school is named after. So just to let you guys know is that there is a lot of struggles, but we do have amazing partners. We have wonderful parents, and we have the best staff and students that you can imagine. And that even with the struggles that we face together, we believe we can solve them. And we know that victory is very near in the future. Thank you so very much again to Georgia Juan and to all the wonderful partners and all you guys who are listening to my story. I appreciate you, and please get the word out about Paul Laurence Dunbar. We're doing great things. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Yulene Josiah Tanner, a proud parent of Dunbar Elementary School and a member of the NPU-V community. I enjoy this community because of its historic significance and its geographic location and the many opportunities it offers to its members that live within this community. I would like the people of Burke County to know that this community is being affected by Plan Vogue and the additional costs that's being added to our bills, especially our senior citizens. In our community, there are many members from various socio-economic backgrounds. However, the ones that are impacted as a result of this additional money that's being placed on our account are our senior citizens, which takes food off their tables. Many days, some of these people have to go without their basic needs, such as food, clothing, and shelter. I think that Burke County and the people of the NPU-V community can resolve these issues by allowing us to be a part of the discussion, by listening to our ideas and having us as part of the discussion to ensure that our voices are heard. We would like the Burke County community also to know that if we work together as a community, we can accomplish amazing things. So bringing us into the table, allowing us to voice our opinions and our goals, and let you know what our needs are and address our specific needs will be helpful.